Recorded Books presents The Audacity of Sara Grayson by Joani Elliott, narrated by Libby Mcknight. Part 1. Chapter 1. Writing is not life, but I think that sometimes it can be a way back to life. Stephen King. She refused to be triggered by breakfast food, so she went straight for the waffles. Real Belgian ones made of yeast dough, not batter. She'd eaten 2 of them already. Hot, bronzed waffles with Nutella and strawberries and vanilla bean ice cream. There were times to avoid your triggers and times to chew them up slowly and deliberately. Plus, eating was preferable to small talk. Not that anyone would want to talk to her. They were here for Ellery, and Ellery was everywhere. Life-size cutouts of Ellery and her family stood proudly next to Belgian flags and clusters of bright red poppies. Since Ellery's family was stationed at the embassy in Brussels, it was an obvious design choice, but achingly unoriginal. Elegant black and gold streamers hung loosely across high ceilings. A Neuhaus chocolatier table crowned the center of the room with pralines, truffles, and dark chocolate medallions stamped with Ellery's portrait. Taps of Belgian beer flowed into frosty mugs with Ellery quotations about gifts and potential and other ridiculous ideas. It was a smashing tribute to someone who didn't actually exist. Sara unwrapped an Ellery chocolate and quickly bit her head off. A clean snap is a sign of excellent chocolate, she'd read once. She let it melt slightly in her mouth before she chewed and swallowed. She unwrapped another medallion and bit the heads off several more, leaving a pile of unfinished chocolate torsos on her plate. For $300 an hour, her therapist, Sybil Brown Baker, might diagnose this as passive-aggressive behavior. Or was it misplaced anger? Sybil Brown Baker sent a pamphlet home last week, How We Transfer Feelings of Shame and Pain. Sara read it word for word and returned it the next day with her editing feedback, all free of charge. Bad semicolons, comma splices, and sentence fragments. She didn't teach freshman English for nothing. She just earned next to nothing. For now. Her freelance work with Cozy Greeting Cards International was poised to take off. They loved her work and thought she had a real knack for cancer cards, and could she please send more? A jazz band performed painfully slow Michael Bublé covers, while Sara opened another chocolate. Her older sister, Anna Kath, waved at her from the waffle bar. She chatted happily with a screenwriter Sara had met earlier. Was this their 10th movie premiere? Or 11th? Their mom was nowhere to be seen. She was probably still talking to reporters. At least they were done walking the red carpet, that veritable tripping hazard all lit up with flaming torches. Fans shouted their mother's name, Cassandra Bond, like they didn't get out much, and shot their arms over crowd barriers with Ellery Dawson books for her to sign. Didn't they know they could save $3.99 on the ebook? Her mother never seemed to mind. She wore Versace in red silk that night, her dark hair tucked loosely in an elegant chignon. Hardly the lonely author in sweatpants, Cassandra Bond looked like a movie star who decided to write a book. Sara adjusted her strapless, gray formal gown. It was supposed to be emerald green, but they made a mistake when she picked it up, and it was too late to change it. The shop ladies assured her that the gray dress held tones of shimmering pink, and that she would look absolutely breathtaking. She didn't. Sara delicately scratched the side of her updo. She had the same dark brown hair as her mother's, but hers was pulled in a French twist of over
Sample complete. Ready to continue?